My name is Rene Kriedemann. I'm from Germany, from Berlin, and I want to talk about mystical radar. And because I'm from Germany, I also talk about German Angst. Some may remember. There's another Angst around using 5 gigahertz, which is the bread and butter spectrum or bands we have today. Is difficult because of DFS or radar. Radar is at airports, ports, coastlines, rivers, weather, everywhere. Yeah, so that's the Angst. But it's not only German, because if I look at this, which is a configuration screen, I'm lucky to use next time in my lab too, which have these channels with Angst. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know what it means. I don't know if it just try to say there are the weather channels, as we all know, or can I use them or not if I use that devices. I don't know. But I will check it out. Thanks for that opportunity to the, you know what I mean, to the team. Now I like to go to a little question. How many of you already get DFS event messages or radar messages or something like that from their systems? No one on their side? Okay, so several, or a lot. Me too, even on my wrist. I could get that message. Conclusion first. There's no need to be scared of radar until it is proved by a spectrum analyzer. So make sure your spectrum analyzer is able to detect radar. Just to give some remembers, we have these image in front of each training, and the value here is the channel numbers plus the frequency. Yeah, because different people talk different languages. I just want to give you that additional information to come to the radar, because I started to be a radar hunter. That's my new hobby. So S-band is from 2 to 4, C-band is from 4 to 8, and 8 to 12. The weather radar guys have a network of radar stations, and thanks to Timo, I'm able to show all these stations. And you see, the only thing I'm interested in is C, but it is a lot. Yeah, the C-band. Yeah, and I just recommend to use that website, because you can filter by country. And if you pick up one of the radars, you have all information we are interested in. The frequency, for instance, here, 5.64. Yeah. That's one point. If you see where the radar works, you may get fear, because it's everywhere. Of course, this is a usage scenario of the radar guys. Yeah. If you look to the data again, you will see also, let's see, the beam width. It's below 1 degree. Yeah, these guys have very focused antennas. Yeah. Is it a problem for us or not? I wanted to prove it. So I'm quite sure that the that the spec gun I'm able to use is able to detect radar. And I trained myself a little with that little friend. Yeah, this was introduced in 2019 here. So I know from that little friend how a radar looks like and try to find it in the wild. So, and that was the first station I found. It's near Berlin, northeast, with a funny name, Prötzel. Yeah. So, the thing is, you have to go there. You have to stay where the car is on the image to get that signal. So that's the first weather radar at 5640 megahertz or channel 128, as we used to say. And I'm sure that it is because I did a sample classification with myself. So if I use the radar tester, I have the same signal there or on another channel, depends on the configuration. So yeah, I'm sure that I got the signal. And next was to find out how far will be the area where I can see that radar. And in Prötzel I learned I just have to go 300 meters and then it is away. So with the same measurement equipment. So that gives me the idea that if you look to the map, doesn't look to the map. So I will try that differently. That's the risk doing it wirelessly. Okay, no map. If you look to the map, you have all the large circles, which are around 150 kilometers. Yeah, and I would say, from that what I learned, that the area which will deliver an impact to 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network is just a point on that map, not more than 1,000 meters. It is different on each place, and because the height of the towers is different, topology is differently, and you never know exactly where the side lobe comes from the radar system to see that signal. That's why I think if you want to be real sure, you have to test each location of that weather radar network, which we have in Europe. Not every country is taking part of that network, which I'm wondering a little bit. But however, these are a lot of opportunities to find out what is the real impact area of a radar system. Okay, so what I did next, yeah, I went next to another place. I wanted to show, doesn't work. This is by Dresden. It's at an airport. Yeah, I just talk without images. That's interesting because there are buildings around and users, potential users around. So it uses the same channel, 128, and I think I will go back to that location. The last location I found was near Bratislava, just on Monday. And the interesting thing there was I found a different channel, as expected from the data I presented from the website. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to show. If one is interested to see more, we can play around with the data I collected. So I have it in ESX files. Yeah. Okay.